Welcome back, my dear friends. In this session, you are going to learn final accounts of farm accounts. So in that problem number 1, worked problem 7, we have already discussed 6 problems in previous sessions. Therefore, it has been taken as 7. From the following trial balance of Nagegowda, a farm owner, prepare a trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019 and a balance sheet as on that date. Particulars are given in the form of trial balance. Opening stock, livestock, paddy, cattle feed, fertilizers are given on debit side. Sales information, milk, etc., paddy, livestock have been sold during the year. Purchases of livestock, fertilizers, seeds, and cattle feed are given. You write down by pausing the video. Creditors, capital information 10,52,000 and agricultural loan from SBI, State Bank of India, bank loan the farmer has taken. Crop expenses are given, labor charges and other direct expenses. Livestock expenses are given, labor charges, that is wages, medical expenses and daily expenses are given in the form of livestock expenses. Indirect general expenses are also given. Assets in the form of tractor, land and farmhouse is given. Cash in hand and at bank 1,65,000 is given. So total of the trial balance 27,45,000. Then some adjustments are given. Please pause the video and write down. First adjustment says closing stock information. Livestock rupees 3,50,000, paddy rupees 75,000, cattle feed rupees 30,000, fertilizers rupees 35,000. Nagegowda and his family have consumed paddy worth rupees 30,000 and milk products worth rupees 25,000 out of the farm. That is, this should be treated as drawings. Then third adjustment required is provide depreciation on tractor at 20% per annum and 10% on farmhouse. So we have to provide depreciation. At the end of the year, the government has waived 1,50,000 agricultural loan under a loan waiver scheme. So government has announced loan waiver scheme, Manna scheme. So under that the farmer has got 1,50,000 worth of his loan waived under that scheme. Fifth adjustment says interest still payable on agricultural loan after waiver amounted to rupees 12,000. After waiver also, after loan waiver also, the farmer has to pay interest rupees 12,000. It is still payable, that is outstanding. So this information has been given. So before going into solve the problem, you memorize the single entry system or sole trading, preparing the final accounts of sole trader, wherein you are preparing trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet. So remember that it will be easier for you, and moreover you have to bifurcate. You have to have an idea how to bifurcate expenses between farm activities and livestock rearing activities. ಸೊ ವ್ಯವಸಾಯ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೈನುಗಾರಿಕೆಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸೆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಂಗ್ ಬೋತ್ aspects, crop and as well as livestock, and preparing trading and P&L account. If you are asked to prepare crop account separately, livestock account separately, you must be in a position to separate, in a position to apportion some expenses between crop and livestock, or if there are 3 or more departments, you have to have an idea how to apportion combined expenses between different departments. Okay, let us solve this problem. Solution. In the books of Nagegowda, a farmer, let us first prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year ending 31st March 2019. As usual, we were doing under sole trading concern final accounts. Record the trading account items. First item is to opening stock. There are 4 items. Livestock rupees 5,90,000, paddy rupees 60,000, cattle feed rupees 25,000, and fertilizers 22,000. Next item given in the problem is sales. By sales, 3 items are given. Milk products 3,04,000, paddy 5,26,000, and livestock 90,000. We are adding crop, dairy, livestock, etc. under one account only. If you are asked to prepare separately, for milk separate account, for crop separate account, for livestock separate account, you have to prepare them separately. Or you can use columnar account for recording these items. In this case, no such item is asked. Therefore, we are clubbing them under one account only. Next, record the items of purchases. 2 purchases. Livestock 1,16,000. Fertilizers rupees 27,000. Then seeds rupees 12,000. Cattle feed rupees 68,000. So it is given in the problem. Record them. Next is to crop expenses. 2 items are given under crop expenses. Labor charges 72,000, that is wages 72,000, and other direct expenses. As it is given under crop expenses itself, we are taking under crop expenses. If it is given separately direct expenses, then we have to record it separately under trading account itself. Direct expenses will find place under trading account. Indirect expenses find place under profit and loss account. Keep this in your mind. Other direct expenses rupees 8,000. Next is livestock expenses. Again, these items are given separately. 3 items are there. Labor charges 75,000, medical expenses 9,000, and daily expenses 9,000 are given in the problem. So they are recorded under livestock expenses. Next is drawings are given. Nagegowda and his family has used paddy rupees 30,000 and milk rupees 25,000 for their personal use. That should be recorded as drawings. Next, record closing stock given in the adjustment. Livestock rupees 3,50,000, paddy 75,000, cattle feed 30,000, and fertilizers 35,000. So these are the items which will find under trading account. Balance the account. Total up normally credit side will be more. Therefore, first you total up credit side. 14,65,000 is the total of trading account on credit side. Record it on debit side. 14,65,000. Balance the account. So by balancing the amounts, we get 3,66,000 as balancing figure. This should be treated as gross profit and carried it to profit and loss account. Continue the columns to record profit and loss account also. Because no space is there, I am recording it in separate slide. You need not prepare a separate profit and loss account for this. You can continue as you are doing under sole proprietorship. Okay. By gross profit brought down 3,66,000. Record other indirect expenses. 2 indirect expenses 1,21,000. Then provision for depreciation, not apportioned to any activity. Therefore, it has been treated as general expense and indirect expense and taken under profit and loss account. And on tractor, 20% of 3,60,000 has been charged, rupees 72,000. Farmhouse, 10% has been charged on rupees 2,20,000. Next, loan waived is given. Sala manna kottidare. It will be an income for the farmer because he need not pay that much of 1,50,000 worth of loan to bank. He need not pay back the loan. Therefore, it will be treated as capital profit for him and it will be recorded under profit and loss account as income. Next is interest payable is given in under adjustment. Therefore, 12,000 has to be recorded. Interest payable under profit and loss account, and it will find place again in balance sheet under liability side. So these are the items. Balance them. 5,16,000 total of the profit and loss account on credit side. Record it on debit side. Normally credit side will be more, therefore we are taking credit side total first. If it is lesser, we have to take we have to total up debit side, then we have to take it into credit side and balance to find out loss. But in this case 5,16,000 is more on credit side, therefore we have recorded it on credit side first. So balancing figure will be 2,91,000. That should be treated as net profit and it will be transferred to capital account. Okay, let us work out, let us present balance sheet of the farmer. Balance sheet as at 31st March 2019. First record liability side, let us finish it. Capital opening balance is given 10,52,000. To this we have to add profits. Add net profit as we found out in profit and loss account 2,91,000. Add them up, we get 13,43,000. From this we have to deduct drawings. Drawings, two items are there, paddy and milk. So 55,000 has to be deducted to find out capital at the end. Closing capital 12,88,000. Okay. Next record creditors 1,13,000 as given in the problem itself. Loan from SBI. So there is waiver, manna agide, therefore adjustment is there. 6,60,000 is the loan taken amount. Then from that waived off, manna madiddu 1,50,000, record it on the outside. Still payable 5,10,000. Loan from SBI, the farmer has to pay liability 5,10,000. Then interest payable as given in the adjustment, it will find place in two sides, therefore interest payable 12,000. Then record assets. I am following liquidity basis, therefore I am taking current assets first and then fixed assets. You can also record fixed assets first and current assets next. That is up to you. Cash in hand at bank 1,65,000 is given in the problem. Closing stock under adjustments it is given 4 items. Livestock 3,50,000, paddy 75,000, cattle feed 30,000, fertilizers 35,000. Record the fixed assets. Tractor as depreciation has to be provided, it should be taken under inner column. Okay, 3,60,000 less depreciation 20%, 72,000, deduct it and record it 2,88,000 as return on value of tractor on closing date. Similarly, land, no adjustment is given, 8 lakh rupees. Then farmhouse depreciation is there, 2 lakhs less depreciation 10%, 20,000. So 1,80,000 is the return on value of farmhouse. So these are the items which we'll find on balance sheet. Total up both sides 19,23,000 and 19,23,000. So that's it. Balance sheet has been tallied. Next problem. From the following trial balance of Manjunath, a farm owner, prepare a trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019 and a balance sheet as on that date. Similar problem. You go on observing or write down. Opening stock are given 4 items. Sales 3 items are given. Purchases 4 items are given. Creditors information, debtors information, capital, agriculture loan from Gramina Bank, crop expenses, again same type of items, livestock expenses, same type of expenses as given in the previous problem. Indirect general expenses, indirect interest on agricultural loan 20,000 is given. Tractor, land, farm building, cash in hand and cash at bank are given. Total of the trial balance 13,90,000. Pause the video and write down. Next, adjustments required. Closing stock, livestock rupees 1,50,000, paddy rupees 20,000, cattle feed rupees 10,000, fertilizers rupees 15,000 are given. Manjunath and his family have consumed paddy 50,000 and milk products 20,000 out of the farm. Provide depreciation on tractor at 10% per annum and farm building 5% per annum. Appreciate the value of land to rupees 5 lakhs. So it is given special item. We have to appreciate the land to rupees 5 lakhs. In the same way in which you solved the previous problem, you try to solve this one also. In the books of Manjunath, a farmer trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. To opening stock, livestock is given rupees 1 lakh, paddy rupees 30,000, cattle feed rupees 20,000, fertilizers 30,000. Next record sales, milk products 1,80,000, paddy 3 lakhs, livestock 1,10,000. Then record purchases, livestock 60,000, fertilizers 50,000, seeds 10,000, then cattle feed 20,000. Record crop expenses, two expenses are given, wages 1 lakh, other direct expenses 40,000. Then record livestock expenses, wages 30,000, medical expenses 5,000, dairy expenses 15,000. Record drawings, paddy 50,000 and milk products 20,000. Closing stock is given, livestock 1,50,000, paddy 20,000, cattle feed 10,000, then fertilizers 15,000. So balance the account, trading account. You will get the total amount on credit side 8,55,000. Record it on the debit side 8,55,000. Balance it. You will get 3,45,000. Balancing figure as gross profit. Carry it down to profit and loss account. You have similar extend the lines and record the profit and loss account. No need to separately prepare profit and loss account. ಹಿಂದೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದ ಹಾಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಫಿಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೆಳಗಡೆಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Pause this video and understand and record it in your notes. Okay. Profit and loss account. First carry down the gross profit. Gross profit brought down rupees 3,45,000. Indirect expenses are given in the problem 45,000. Interest on agricultural loan 20,000 is given in the balance sheet, trial balance itself. Therefore, it will find place at one side only, one place only. Then provision for depreciation on tractor 10% of rupees 2,20,000. Then farm building 5% of rupees 1,05,000. Land has been appreciated, therefore land appreciated rupees 1 lakh. Observe, land appreciated to rupees 5 lakhs. That means land given in the problem is 4 lakhs. It has been appreciated to 5 lakhs. Therefore 1 lakh has been increased in the value of land. It should be treated as capital profit and recorded under profit and loss account. Okay. If it is given land appreciated by rupees 5 lakhs, then land has been increased to rupees 9 lakhs from 4 lakhs. Then the amount will be 5 lakhs here. Land appreciated 5 lakhs. By means something, by and to you have to observe and understand how much you have to write. By andre bere, to andre bere. Land appreciated to andre 4 ಲಕ್ಷ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿಯಷ್ಟು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಅಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ rupees 5 lakhs ಅಂದ್ರೆ 5 ಲಕ್ಷದಿಂದ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 ಲಕ್ಷ ಇರೋದನ್ನ 9 ಲಕ್ಷ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಸೊ 9 ಲಕ್ಷ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಲಾಭ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಬೈ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು, ಟು ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಗ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಐಟಮ್ಸ್. ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ದಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ 4,45,000. balance it. So we will be getting 3,55,000 as net profit carried down to capital account. It has to be transferred to capital account as it is a related to a person, sole trader. So let us prepare balance sheet in the usual manner. Liability side, capital, opening capital balance 5,50,000 is given. To that add net profit 3,55,000. So total will be 9,05,000. From this deduct drawings. Two items are there, paddy and milk, 50,000 and 20,000. 70,000 has to be deducted. So it will be 8,35,000 capital balance. Next is creditors. 50,000 is given in the problem. Loan from Gramina Bank, no adjustments are there. 2 lakh rupees directly. Then asset side, cash in hand, cash at the bank, debtors, closing stock, 4 items, livestock, paddy, cattle feed, fertilizers. So record all the items, amount also. Then tractor is given, depreciation has to be provided, therefore 2 lakhs less depreciation provision, 20,000, 10% has to be provided for depreciation it is given in the problem, therefore 1,80,000 is the return on value of tractor. Then land appreciation is there, therefore take it under inner column, 4 lakh rupees, add appreciation 1 lakh, so total will be 5 lakhs. Next, farm building, depreciation is there, 1 lakh is the cost given, less provision for depreciation 5%, 5,000, 95,000 is the return on value of farm building. So total up these values on both sides, you will get 10,85,000 as total of balance sheet, 10,85,000. Problem number 9. Kalyan Farm presents the following balances for the year ended 31st March 2020. Prepare crop and livestock account. Observe here. It is not given as trading and P&L account. Prepare crop and livestock account separately. Profit and loss account for the year ended and a balance sheet as on that date. So items are given. Don't treat them as a debit side and credit side items. They are information only, clubbed in one slide only. Agricultural equipment is given 18 lakhs. Land, cash at bank, receivables, capital, loan from bank, payables. Payables means bills payables. Receivables means bills receivables or trade receivables and trade payables. Opening stock of livestock, opening stock of crop, purchase of livestock, livestock feed purchases, farmhouse is given, crop processing expenses are given, opening stock of fertilizer, interest on bank loan, electricity, sale of livestock, sale of crops, administrative expenses, crop insurance, purchase of fertilizers, workers' wages, manager's salary are the items given in this problem. We are asked to prepare separately crop account and livestock account. So you need to have an idea about what are all the incomes and expenses which come under crop activity and livestock activity. Let us analyze this one. Agricultural equipment, it is an asset. Let us observe, in the next slide, let us have some idea about adjustments regarding this, and we will do as per the given information. Okay. First of all, agricultural equipment is an asset. It will find place in asset side, on asset side of balance sheet. Land, again asset side of balance sheet. Cash and bank, asset side of balance sheet. Receivables, asset side of balance sheet. Capital, liability side of balance sheet. Loan from bank, again loan from bank, liability side of balance sheet. Payables, liability side of balance sheet. Opening stock of livestock, it will find place under livestock account as opening stock. Livestock account ಕೆಳಗಡೆ opening stock ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಗೂ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಕೊಡುದು. ದೆನ್ ಓಪನಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಲೈವ್ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ಕೋಬಾರದು. So it should be recorded on crop account only, not on livestock account. Purchase of livestock, again debit side of livestock account. So as purchase, two purchases, 5,30,000. Livestock feed purchase, it is given livestock feed purchases. So where this item will be recorded under livestock account only. So need not be recorded on crop account. Okay. Farmhouse is an asset. It will find place in on the asset side of balance sheet. If depreciation and other information are given, let us see what are all the adjustments are given regarding farmhouse, then we can decide. crop processing expenses. This is related to crop account. So it will find place on crop account only, not on livestock account. Opening stock of fertilizer. Fertilizers will be used for crop growing. Therefore, this item will find place under crop account, not on livestock account. So that much bifurcation you have to make and decide where these items will be recorded. Interest on bank loan. Let us see what will happen if information is absent relating to crop and livestock. Apportionment information is not there in the adjustment. We can take it under profit and loss account. If information is there, we have to apportion between crop account and livestock account. Let us see. Electricity 45,000. Generally it is normally electricity will be used for both activities, crop activity for watering the trees, plants, etc., and for rearing cattle, lighting purpose. So sale of livestock is given, livestock information is given, it will find place on livestock account only as income. Sale of crops, again crop sold, find place, it will be recorded on credit side of crop account. Administrative expenses, it is general expenses. If information relating to apportionment of these expenses are given, we have to apportion. ಏನಾದರೂ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನೀವು ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟಲ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ರೇಷಿಯೋ ಅಥವಾ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಆ ತರದ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ especially given crop insurance ಅಂತೇಳಿ crop account ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. Then purchase of fertilizers will be used for growing crops, therefore it will find place under crop account only. Workers wages, what type of workers, whether workers are used for crop growing or livestock, so that has to be clarified. Let us see the adjustment and then decide. Similar adjustment with regard to manager's salary. So this much of knowledge you must have. What expense will find place under which category, so then only you can solve the problem. Let us observe the adjustments. Depreciation is to be charged on agricultural equipment at 10% per annum. So agricultural equipments have to be depreciated at 10% per annum. So agricultural equipments are used for crop purpose only, crop growing purpose only. Therefore, it will be charged to crop account only. Then on farmhouse, depreciation is to be charged on farmhouse at 5% per annum. So something is given, farmhouse has been used for both farming and livestock rearing equally. So farmhouse depreciation has to be apportioned equally between livestock and crop account. Okay, you keep this in mind. Agricultural equipment depreciation has to be charged to crop account only, because agricultural equipment will be used for crop purpose only, not for livestock rearing. ದನಕರುಗಳನ್ನ ಮೇಯಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಳಸಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆನ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಕಲ್ಚರಲ್ ಇಕ್ವಿಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಆದರೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬೋತ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ರೇರಿಂಗ್ ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಎರಡಕ್ಕೂ ಸಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಳಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ಗೆ ಆ ಡಿಪ್ರಿಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಸಮಾನವಾಗಿ ಹಂಚಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಕ್ವಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 1:1. Then closing stock information is given. Crop, fertilizers, livestock and feed amounts to 3,80,000, 1 lakh, 5,80,000, 20,000 respectively. So respective category ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Crop, fertilizers will find place under crop account. Livestock and feed will find place under livestock account. Okay, feed will be used to feed the livestock. ದನಕರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಆಹಾರವನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋದಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಳಸಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಫೀಡ್ ಅನ್ನ. ಅದರಿಂದಾಗಿ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್ಸ್ ರಸಗೊಬ್ಬರಗಳನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಬಳಸಲಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಫರ್ಟಿಲೈಸರ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಆಗಿ, ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೀಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. Loan is used for crops and livestock in the ratio of 2:1. This is related to interest payment. Interest has to be apportioned between crop and livestock account in the ratio of 2:1. So So this has to be kept in mind while preparing final accounts. Okay, livestock account is to bear 25% of all manpower cost. Manpower cost means workers' wages and manager's salary is given. That we call it as manpower cost, manpower expenses. So those manpower expenses have to be apportioned 25% to livestock category and 75% to crop category. 75 ಭಾಗ crop category ಗೆ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು, 25 ಭಾಗ livestock category ಗೆ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ವರ್ಕರ್ಸ್ ವೇಜಸ್ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು 75:25 ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಅಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದೆನ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ವರ್ತ್ ₹45,000 ಗ್ರೋನ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಫುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್. ಇದನ್ನ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ನೀವು ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. ಸೊ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ವರ್ತ್ ₹45,000 ಗ್ರೋನ್ ಆನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ವಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ as food for livestock. So this item will find place on both accounts, as under one account as an expense and other account as an income. So crop worth ₹45,000 grown, it has to be recorded as income under crop account and expense as under livestock account. Okay, electricity has to be apportioned in 9:1 ratio. See this, electricity has to be apportioned in 9:1 ratio between crop account and livestock account. Crop ಗೆ 9 portion 90% ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು, livestock ಗೆ 1% ಅನ್ನ 10% ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Let us record it in accounting form. In the books of Kalyan Farm crop and livestock account, so I have taken two columns here for crop and livestock, both on both sides. Let us record opening stock. Opening stock, crop opening stock is given as 5 lakhs, livestock opening stock is given as 4 lakhs. I am recording on respective columns. Next, to opening stock of fertilizers. Fertilizers will find place under crop only, therefore 1,20,000 dash. Then to purchase of livestock, livestock purchase will find place under livestock account only, therefore dash 5,30,000. See the amount in the problem, you will get the information. Next, to purchase of fertilizers, fertilizers are related to crop account only, therefore 5,50,000 under crop, livestock dash. To purchase of feed, feed will be used by livestock, not for crop purpose, therefore dash ₹4,70,000. Next is to crop processing expenses. This will find place under crop only, not under livestock, therefore 2 lakhs dash. Next is interest on loan. It is given in the problem. Loan has been used for crop and livestock in 2:1 ratio. Therefore, total expense of interest on loan has to be apportioned in 2:1 ratio. 1,20,000 is given. Therefore, it has to be deducted by 3. And 2 part has to be charged to crop account and 1 part has to be charged to livestock account. You know, I think you know how to apportion an expense in 2:1 ratio. Profit sharing ratio ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಜ್ಞಾಪಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. 2:1 ಅನ್ನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಹಂಚಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. 2 + 1 ಅನ್ನ ಕೂಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, 3 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 2/3 ಅನ್ನ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು, 1/3 ಅನ್ನ ಲೈವ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಹಾಕೋಬೇಕು. ಈ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Next is to electricity. Electricity is given in the problem 9:1. Therefore, it has to be charged 90% has to be charged to crop account, 10% has to be charged to livestock account. 45,000 is the total. The 90% of which is 40,500 and 4,500 is 10%. Next is sales. By sales, crop sold 20,50,000 is given. Then livestock sold 13,50,000 is given in the problem. Record them on respective sides. Then crop insurance is given. Crop insurance is exclusively related to crop only. Therefore, under crop account record 35,000 and under livestock nil. Then workers' wages, it is given 75% is to 25%. Therefore, apportion it in the form of 75 is to 25 ratio. 1,35,000 and 45,000. 1,80,000 is the total. So find out 75% and 25% and record under respective heads. Similarly, manager's salary 75 is to 25%, 80,000 and 40,000. 1,20,000 is the total of manager's salary that has to be apportioned between crop and livestock in 75 is to 25 ratio. Next is depreciation on farm equipment. Farm equipment are used for crop exclusively 10%. Therefore 1,80,000 dash. Then farmhouse depreciation 5%. It is given in the problem. Farmhouse is used for both the activities equally. Therefore it comes to 34,000. 34,000 has to be apportioned equally between two categories. So 1:1. 17,000 is to 17,000. It has to be recorded. Next is crop account. Why this? Crop used. Crop used has to be recorded by livestock. So crop used by livestock has to be debited to livestock account 45,000. It has to be recorded as income under crop account. So this item you should be very careful. As we are recording both items under one account. So if you have taken this item on crop account here and on credit side under livestock account, the problem will be wrong. Will show wrong profit. Therefore, crop account, it is an expense. Crop used by livestock. So livestock, under livestock it is an expense. Under crop account it is an income. By livestock account crop used. So crop account alli adu income agutte, livestock alli expense agutte. So 45,000 dash. Next is record closing stock of other items. Closing stock of fertilizer is given. It will find place under crop account. Therefore 1 lakh is and nil. By closing stock of feed, feed will find place under livestock dash 20,000. Next is closing stock of crop and livestock is given. Both items record 3,80,000 and 5,80,000. Then balance the account. Total 25,75,000 is the crop. Next 19,50,000 livestock account. Record it on or carry it on to debit side. 25,75,000 and 19,50,000. Balance them. 6,37,500 is the profit on crop account, and 3,58,500 is the profit on livestock account. Record it as profit and loss account to profit and loss account, or you can also treat it as gross profit account, carried it to profit and loss account. Okay. Let us solve it. Let us go to profit and loss account. So profit and loss account, record profits, gross profits by profit on crop account 6,37,500, profit on livestock account 3,58,500. Then one item is there, administrative expense. It is general expense, not given how much has to be apportioned to crop and how much has to be apportioned to this one livestock account. Therefore, we assume that it is an indirect expense and recorded here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗಮನಿಸಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಈ ತರದ ಇಂಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ಗೆ ಹಾಕೋದಿಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಲೈಕ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಕ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಇನ್ಶೂರೆನ್ಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಎನ್ ಐಟಮ್ ರಿಲೇಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಾಪ್ activity only. Therefore, it has to be debited to crop account. ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಬಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕ. ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಜನರಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್, ಆಫೀಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಸ್ ತರ ಇದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸಹ ಅಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತರ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ಗೂ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ಗೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಂಚಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ತರದ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ we can treat it as indirect expense and taken under profit and loss account. Only these items are there. Total up. So 9,96,000 is the total of profit and loss account on credit side. So record it on debit side. 9,96,000. Total profit is 9,46,000. Net profit transferred to capital account. Okay. So this much has to be done. relating to your trading and profit and loss account separately. Then let us prepare balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2020. So liabilities and assets are taken. Liability side, let us work out, let us fill all the liabilities. Capital opening balance 45 lakhs is given. To that, add net profit as found out in profit and loss account, rupees 9,46,000. No drawings are given in this problem, therefore we need not worry about drawings. Add them up and record it on the outer column. 54,46,000 is capital. Next is loan from bank. No information is given related to waiver, etc. as given in the previous problems. Therefore, record it on the outer column 10 lakhs. Payables are given. The trade payables or bills payables you can take rupees 1,30,000. So on the asset side, agricultural equipment depreciation is given in the problem. 18 lakhs less depreciation, rupees 1,80,000, 10% is given. Therefore, 16,20,000 is the return on value of agricultural equipment. Similarly, land is given. Land, no appreciation or depreciation is there, 25 lakhs. Then farmhouse depreciation is there, 6,80,000 less 5% depreciation, 34,000. You need not worry about 17,000 here. So it is fully recorded as it is. So 6,46,000. Then closing stock, all the items you record. Crop 3,80,000, livestock 5,80,000, fertilizers 1 lakh, feed rupees 20,000. Total them up, or you can take these items on the outer column also. So 10,80,000. Next is receivables information is given, rupees 6,40,000. Cash and bank information is given, 90,000. So these are the items. Total up the balance sheet. So you will get 65,76,000 on both sides. So that is the solution for the problem. So this type of problems are also maybe there in your examination. Get prepared for these. Okay. Practice yourself. I think you will record, you will write down this problem in your notes and find the answers on your own. Pause the video and record them in your books and solve it. Okay. Answers are given, adjustments are given, answers are also given. So you should get this much of answers: gross profit, net profit, and balance sheet total. Pause this and record in your books. Solve it, practice them. I am giving one problem. It has been recorded. It has been copied from a book and given as it is. Write down in your books and prepare the accounts. No need to prepare separately. It is given trading and P&L account. Therefore, you can club all the activities, crop and livestock, and record it in one column only. No columnar accounts have to be prepared for this problem also. Answers are given: gross profit, net profit, balance sheet, total. Okay, that's it about this chapter. End of the chapter. You get problems from books and try to solve them, practice them. You observe question papers, solve them. If any doubts are there, call me or WhatsApp me or send a mail. Okay, thank you very much.